So welcome back. This is a couple of days we were waiting on the metal building guys to come back. I got the metal in yesterday evening, and we had one little mistake. They're remaking some of that. Luckily it was the short pieces, so they're going to remake that. It shouldn't take them long. They'll get that out here. So, but I went last night and got this picked up. This is my new tool, and there's really no comparison, but I've never done a lot of planing, never had no reason to, just small jobs. So I've got the little DeWalt 12-inch planer most people have. And a couple weeks ago, I wanted to plane up some white oak that I've had air drying for a long time, at least 2 years. And what I was going to do with it didn't matter a lot, so I wasn't so worried that it was not kiln dried. But anyway, it was quite the comedy show trying to get that, about 11-inch 4/4 white oak through that little 12-inch DeWalt planer. I got it done, but it was way more effort than it should have been. So, just like any good thought process should be, why not get a better planer? And this is GO454ZX. So we're going to unbox this thing, and this may get violent, so probably we want to just not film this part of it. I decided to leave the camera running. I've got that big old extended battery package on that thing. It's not going to hurt to leave it running. Because I found out after not a lot of thought that handy dandy hammer loop built into these overalls. We'll take care of them nails a little bit, but I'm in a hurry right now. Opening up a present. Just don't leave a nail sticking up. So I've always heard since I was a kid, if you step on a rusty nail, you'll get lockjaw. That's what we called it. That's what my people called it. So we've always said lockjaw, but the technical term is, I think, tetanus or tetanitis or whatever. Later in life, I knew a guy that stepped on an actual nail. He stepped on a nail, and within 12 hours, he was in extreme pain, and he didn't get any treatment when he stepped on the nail, but within 12 hours, he was in extreme pain. He wound up in quarantine in the hospital, and was kind of between life and death, the way he explained it, for like 10 days or so. And quarantine because evidently they thought it was contagious. But anyway, that's enough about lockjaw. Got our little burn pile over here. Maybe not so much right now, but there may be one day when I get a few bad comments about burning stuff. But I'm way out here in the country, and that's the way we've always done it. Now, I'm not going to burn tires and stuff like that, but little cardboard and wood scraps. And here in the shop, if if it will burn like a paper towel and whatnot, then I keep it in a pile, and when the time comes, we light it up. Because Mother Nature will take care of those ashes in a year or two. Especially since we're out here in the country. Gosh, I'd have to drive a little ways to find pavement. All right, y'all watch back here. Let me pick up on this a little bit. Y'all not watching, I gotta get out here and check it out. Let's see what it looks like. That's okay. That's okay. That'll work. That'll work. Alright, here we go. Hope we get it up high enough. We may have to get something bigger. Keep that level. Y'all wasn't watching. This thing's supposed to stay level when you're going up, but it don't stay level coming down. Alright, now we'll check out what's going on with the bottom of this thing. Yeah, that's just not real heavy, but that's just had a little love tap somewhere. Oh well. Alright, I don't know where we got to. It's been a few hours since I cut that off, but anyway, thought it'd be a good time to get a cup of coffee. I like a good cup of coffee, mostly in the morning, sometimes at noon, and then again in the afternoon. This is the afternoon. So we got delayed on getting this grizzly planer set up, but I think we got it figured out now. All we got to do is clean it up, plug it in, we ought to be ready to go. I don't really have nothing set up to plane right now, but we got a planer when we do. And then, right here, what I'm standing on, the reason I had to rush off, I ordered some steel yesterday. I got a bundle of rebar from them so we can reinforce what we're going to pour out there on that new shop. And then I've been looking for plate steel, and I about run out of all of my scraps. So I ordered 2 sheets of 3/4 and 2 sheets of 1/4 inch. So between 3/4 and 1/4 inch thick steel, I ought to be able to get by. I've got plans for this 1/4 inch, 1 sheet of the 1/4 inch, and I also have plans for part of the 1 sheet of the 3/4. And that's probably going to be a cold weather project or a bad weather project that we will work inside to do. Anyway, we're going to walk outside. They showed back up about, I guess, probably about 1:30 p.m. Different crew, they're starting the metal, but it's so windy, I don't think they're going to do much today. It's probably between 12, 15, sometimes 20 mile an hour gust out there. And if you've ever handled a piece of metal, a piece of tin in the wind, it ain't no fun at all. And getting hurt, it's not worth it. Just wait till in the morning when it's not blowing or whatever. But anyway, they're back. They're working on it, and that's a good thing. All right, so I put this, I guess they call that bubble wrap, that thin stuff to keep the building from sweating. And that's what they're going to be doing today. They tried to put up a couple of sheets, but it kind of messed up. Not messed up, but they got a little nervous, decided they quit.
No, how you go?
I think normally they would just roll that out and let it go, but since it's so windy, they have to kind of hold it and work a little bit at a time. But at least they're trying to find something they can do and make some progress.